officially the final stock exhaust rev with the Supra. No more tin can, because I got an AWE exhaust. So here is the new part. This is the AWE exhaust system for the A90 Toyota Supra. I am so pumped. I've watched so many videos of every other brand and then the ones that AWE has made, and this sounds amazing. And I'm probably one of the first 5 customers, honestly, to get this exhaust system. That is pretty sweet. But here is the full system. I did the full unbox previously, so definitely check that video out. But the first thing to do, I need to start up the Supra, put it into sport mode to open the valve, and then disconnect the valve. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but you can hear it manually open. And then if you guys know, in my previous video, I do have the actual spring disconnected, but now all I gotta do is unplug the wire. All right, so with that unplugged, it is now manually in the open position, and this kit does come with a block-off plate, so now I can go ahead and shut off the car. All right, that is it for stock. Let's shut her down. So with the exhaust valve unplugged like that, next up we need to take this silver aluminum crossbeam off. So there are 13mm bolts on this, and then we have one 8mm bolt in the farthest point of this plastic, and then an E14 to get the other piece that goes all the way to there off. So with that crossmember brace out, next on the list is to remove the stock exhaust. If we climb under the car, here is the factory downpipe. We're gonna take this clamp off, and it looks like this entire exhaust is one piece all the way to the rear. All right, we got a 13mm, and we'll start getting this thing off. And now this hanger is free, and now 2 more to go. All right, so we're now gonna take the hangers off where the muffler is. We're using the leftover jack just to put it under the muffler to take some of the weight. You can see the rubber hanger. We're taking the 2 bolts into the subframe, which is a lot easier than actually trying to get this rubber off. So next up, we're gonna take the actual valve off, connect this to that block off plate. This is basically going to pretend like it is still turning the valve. So that is just gonna go on like this. All right, so next up, we need to get the valve put in its new position, which is hidden underneath this tray. So now we'll take this whole assembly, plug it in, and see, we'll just be fishing this back in here. And then using just the supplied zip ties, I'll use the holes on the underside of here, and that'll stay nice in place. All right, now it would not be an exhaust install without starting it up straight pipe. This is just the stock down pipe. So practically a turbo dump. That's got a nice rumble to it. I don't hate that at all. That sounds good. So here's now a really good look at the stock exhaust next to the AWE. So you can see these really sweet looking 5-inch tips versus the stock one. And then we just have the 2 straight through mufflers versus the singular one over here. And then the stock exhaust has a lot of flat spots in it. They actually crease quite a few of the pipe just to make it fit. So that's not exactly the best design. So we have a flatter tube in the front here connecting to the downpipe. And then this one, this is a very large pipe right here. A lot of volume can go through here. Everything is nicely bent, no weird flat spots like you'll find on a stock one. And then we have the 2 resonators in the center portion, and then of course the mufflers, and back to the tips. All right, so next up, we're gonna install this mid pipe here, and should be able to just line this up. Alright guys, so we kind of had to do a take 2 on this. We put this clamp adapter on this pipe first, and then are putting it on the actual down pipe. That seemed to work a little bit better. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we are going to put the 2 mid-pipe portions on. We're going to get these hangers off first, so spray it with the penetrating oil. This is kind of the easiest way to get one of these hangers off. All right. Alright guys, we have done a lot of the installation with the exhaust system. Now we're just down to the fine tuning. So we've got the jack up here holding everything nice and tight and nice and centered. We're gonna make sure everything is nice and level with how the mufflers are gonna be set. So we are coming down home stretch now. Everything is pretty much tightened up. We still have some few last minute adjustments for the tips to be nice and lined up. All right, that is the final bolt. Took a little bit just adjusting everything, getting it lined up nice and tight, but everything is fitting good, nice and even. Now, the first startup. Let's see what this thing sounds like. That's already a lot deeper than stock. Yeah. It's got a nice deep tone already, that's just idling. All right, so tone down now, as you can hear. We'll do a normal rev, a normal mode, and then put it into sport mode and see the differences. Whoa, already that is good. Whoa.
That sounds really good.
Dude, every other brand just doesn't sound like that.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah. That sounds really good.
Oh my gosh. Like every other brand I've been watching, like you hear it in sport mode or whatever, and just this tin can raspy thing, that is like muscle. Oh my gosh.
We'll have to get you driving out of the road or down the road.
Yeah, so we're gonna let, dude, it's like a mini GTR now.
Yeah,
it
really.
actually sounds good.
Yeah.
Holy crap, AWE, you guys are killing it. Guys, if you have a Supra, that is it. Don't fall for the gimmicky fake exhaust valve this car comes with. Watch that video down below. Check it out. I cannot wait to hit the tunnels.
Yeah, that'll sound good.
Oh, that sounds so good. Let's do another rev, and then we'll do what we have to do. That sounds so good. Alright guys, so some fine tuning later. I did make one small mistake under the original installation, which meant the last hour was actually fine tuning and readjusting the entire exhaust system. So a recommendation for you guys when you're installing this, when it connects to the downpipe, make sure this is nice and flat, because actually the second pipe on here, the one on the far side, was actually hanging much lower because this was not sitting level. Basically I had to twist this to where this side would go up higher, and then it was nice and level because the exhaust pipes did not clear this brace right here because it was kind of bent. So make sure you have this nice and flat, that we have good clearance. So once I did that, I then had to readjust all the other pipes and readjust the tips. But this is the overall look. We have the stock down pipe, the AWE pipe right here, going into 2, underneath the brace, the resonators, and then going back to the rear. And then from this angle, you can see these pipes come back. We got the AWE logo, which looks super sweet. And then one of the mufflers, the other muffler, and then I got the tips nice and level. Look at that fitment, perfect fitment. And then if we go over here, exact same fitment. So things look really good. We'll get a nice look from the back. I'm loving the chrome tips. They just like little cannons back here. So the installation is all complete. Everything is lined up nicely. Car is looking really good. We're gonna do a warm start now here at Pop, and then do a run in non-sport mode and then sport mode. Do a little bit of sound clips, and that'll be it. That is gonna wrap it up for today's video, making my Supra literally sound awesome. I am blown away. I cannot wait to do the full sound comparison versus stock. seriously, I've done so much research in the last like 4 or 5 months since I've owned the car of what exhaust system to get. AWE just released this exhaust. Hands down, the best sounding exhaust for this car. Everything else just doesn't sound good. This has so much tone to it, and being the resonated touring model, when I do a downpipe, it's not gonna be raspy or anything like that. But I am loving it. Comment down below, what do you guys think? And don't forget, your comment will enter you in to win a $100 gift card. So definitely take advantage of that. But that is gonna be it for today's video. Check out AWE's website down below, because seriously, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to keep driving this car. Anyway guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.